This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more patrons at patreon.com/AlexHeitz. I would like to thank Identitech, TFG, Will E, William Myatt, Steve Aldersley, Kurt David, Jason Bates, at Hot Girl Video 69 on Twitter, Mason Frost, Matthew McLaughlin, Andreas Glacial, Biff C, B Jabber, and Joey Enough for sponsoring this video, supporting me, my family, the channel. I appreciate it highly. I hope you all enjoy this video. Cheers, everyone. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have great holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever other holiday. If you want to make one up, I could make one up. Should I make up a holiday for you guys to celebrate? I hope that you have a great holiday season coming up. It is December 1st as I am recording this. I've already watched 2 awful Lifetime movies. We're on a good track here. So, yeah, still plunging through The Cure. Trudging through The Cure. Some great albums so far. Loved The Head on the Door. And now we are into new territory as well. For those who don't know, I do unedited reactions at patreon.com/AlexHeitz. Head on over there if you would like to support the channel. At that pledge, you get everything from Modest Mouse forward, unedited. And I think that's a grand total of like 16 or 17 albums currently at the posting of this. 17 albums. If not, $1 a month gets you access to poll albums, which we do every 2 to 4 albums. It's actually the next one we're going to do is a poll album, where people get to choose which albums I listen to next. $1 a month gets you access to vote in the polls. So, yeah, if you want to head over there to support the channel, would be greatly appreciated. If not, continue watching this video. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. 1987, 74 minutes long. We've got alt-rock. We've got pop. We've got post-punk. We've got new wave. We've got gothic rock. All the normal stuff that The Cure does is here. And it's here in, how many tracks is this? 18. We've got 18 tracks. Whew. All right, this is going to be a long one. But I'm just going to buckle down. I'm going to freaking do it. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to say aside from I've heard Just Like Heaven. I don't believe I've heard any other tracks off of this album. I've been eager to get to this album for quite a long time because it's quite highly regarded, and an album that's really long and highly regarded always gets my attention because I'm like, all the songs must be freaking great. So, yeah, this is 2 years after The Head on the Door. Looks like it took them about a year to record it. A lot of music here. Still have Simon Gallup. He's still hanging around. Robert Smith, Pearl Thompson, Lol Tolhurst. These are all like bad Scrabble hands. Wow. Okay, without further ado, everybody. I don't think I have anything else to say, do I? No, we're just going to get on right into it, okay? With The Kiss. Was not what I was expecting as an opener. Yet again, we have that motif that I noticed right at the beginning with Disintegration, the first Cure album I reacted to. This formula of having a long intro, a short amount of singing, and then an outro. Basically, it's like it's like the opposite of a double stuffed Oreo, where like the cookie part is actually massive and the singing part is very little in the middle. I I didn't love it. It just seemed like bombastic alt rock guitar jam thing. But it wasn't bad. I just probably won't opt to listen to it much at all because it was just kind of there. Is that the first Cure song where Robert is cursed? I think so. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe he cursed all over the top. The one thing I've skipped. By the way, for those who don't know, I am switching albums. Instead of doing Blood Flowers, I'm doing Wish. And I will pick up the top and Blood Flowers in a later run. But we're doing Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, and then Wish, and then we're done with The Cure, and we're moving on to Sonic Youth. And then David Bowie, pick up stuff, then the Pixies, then R.E.M., then Talk Talk, then Mark Hollis, and then Yola Tango, then Kate Bush, and it just keeps going. All right, yeah, so the Kiss was fine. Not great, though, just kind of there. Anyway, next track, we have Catch. That was very pleasant. See, part of the reason the Kiss kind of caught me off guard, one of the reasons, or the other reason, is like it had that. I wouldn't even say it was like Push from the previous album, but it was like a just alt rock guitars jam thing. But then like it had the almost like pornography level intense lyrics. Like I don't remember any cursing in Pornography. I could be wrong, but like I was like, wow, this is actually like very angsty, and I don't really know this album to be like that. I thought this was them going in more of a pop direction, and now we have Catch immediately after, and it's like do 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 do, and like, oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit. And maybe here's another gear change. Torture. Lots of gear shifts, man. That I kind of liken to the baby screams from the last album. It's just kind of like, it's fine. It's there, middle of the road. It's okay. A little bit more interesting than the baby screams, I think. The bass line was a little bit more compelling. Definitely like the Catch most of all so far, though. All right. Last track of side A, If Only Tonight We Could Sleep. That was nice. That was cool. Man, I'm torn between like which Cure is my favorite, like the Just Like Heaven pop Cure, or the like atmospheric ambient kind of Cure that just kind of lets the music drone on and do its own thing. Um, I like that. Just like, well, not just like, but for the same reasons I like songs like Sinking, sometimes Faith. People keep thinking that I really don't like Faith, but it's just sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's not, which is the case with a lot of The Cure's more ambient tracks. Sometimes I find them boring, sometimes I think they're very compelling. And this one I thought was quite nice. I like the I suppose it's a keyboard, but it's not sitar, is it? What is that instrument that was in there? Is that sitar? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, good. Let's keep going. Got a lot to cover still. We're only a fourth of the way through. Why Can't I Be You? Dang. uh, just the freaking gear shifts, man. It's just back and forth from one type of track to the other. I kind of like that. The vocals were funny at times. Not what I was expecting. I have a feeling a lot of this album is going to be very unexpected. Like I'll start a track and I'll just be like, I was not ready for this. So let's keep going. How beautiful you are. Not bad. I don't know if it's great. Hard to say on first listen, but I didn't mind that. Um, it's weird because I've talked a lot before. I mean, even in this video and in previous videos, how I like the atmospheric, ambient, progressive stuff that The Cure does. This was kind of like that, but it was more of like a alt rock pop. I don't know quite what genres you would classify this under, but it had that same mindset, but it didn't sound ambient or atmospheric. It was just like a straight kind of, it kept its energy. But it was progressive in its structure. I liked it. I liked it. The Snakepit, this is 7 minutes long. Jeez. What kind of track is this going to be? Uh-oh. I'm really conflicted on like the Kiss and the Snakepit because I like what they're attempting to do, And I don't think it's bad, and I don't blame anyone for liking these tracks a lot. But they sound like a little too messy for me. It's just like the like the guitar work sounds very like it's missing the third of the chord. Sorry to get technical. I know some people like when I get technical, but if you're not technical, I apologize. Skip to the next song. It sounds very much like the first and the fifth of the chords just kind of droning, making this kind of drone tone. And then you have the other stuff going on top of it. And it's like at this simultaneously like too much sound going on but not enough like tone and melody. For my taste anyway. But I can see why people like it, and I might come to like it. I don't know. But I feel like the Kiss and the Snakepit, they're just kind of like less interesting things that I heard from Pornography, if that makes sense. Because Pornography was able to have that kind of cacophony rock sound with a lot of reverb and sound messy, but it was very composed. This feels just a little bit more jammy and rambly. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hey, you. Apparently this was left off of the original CD release, but the re-release in 2006 included it. I can kind of see why they left it off. It just seems like a random aside kind of track, but it was kind of fun. I like the saxophone. All right, side C, Just Like Heaven. Freaking love this song. This won't be a first reaction, but man, I'm excited to listen to it again because it's just nice. Sorry. I should learn how to do the riff. Man, that's gotta be like top 5 new wave singles, right? I feel like Bizarre Love Triangle is up there. Just Like Heaven is up there. What would the other like 3 best new wave singles be? Love My Way. All I Want. A lot like How Beautiful You Are. All the same things I said to that applied to this one. kind of long-winded rock song. But it has this nice kind of like new wave nostalgia feel to it. There's an atmosphere there, even if the song is kind of rocky. I like it. I like it. Hot, Hot, Hot. This is apparently a funk song. Let's go. Better than I was expecting. Yeah, like if I see a funk track from The Cure, I'm like, okay. But then again, Jamaica was my favorite song from Led Zeppelin, so I can't be too critical, right? Or too I can't gawk that much. But no, that was actually kind of fine. Didn't necessarily love it because I don't love funk a whole lot, but the playing was fun and the instrumentation was good. One more time. I like this. Is this Funeral Party episode 2? Fan-freaking-tastic. That, Behind Catch and Just Like Heaven, one of my favorites on the album so far. Like, Funeral Party, it's like, I love that kind of like reverby, droney, new wave prom sound. I'm actually currently in the process of, I'm working on my next album, song by song, and the next song I've kind of been working on is a song about like prom in 1986, and I want to capture this same kind of vibe. So I like hearing tracks like this because it helps bolster that feeling, and I love that like nostalgic, longing, romantic sound. It's so good. All right, cool, very nice. Like Cockatoos. What? What it do, like Cockatoos? That was weird. I liked all the different instruments, but they didn't quite come together into a cohesive whole, or they very much did. It's hard to say. I could see some people liking that track. I mean, I kind of do, but it's had a lot of really clashing things happening in it. All right, side D, We're almost done. 5 tracks left to go. Icing Sugar. That was fine. I kind of liked it. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting something very saccharine, but a driving post-punk track is par for the course. That's good. That's good. The Perfect Girl. Not bad. Very brief, kind of an almost interlude sounding track. It was fine. It was good. It was good. Is that what you want me to say? Okay, sorry. I just got a little worked up. That song was good. Don't dox me. Don't come to my house unless you want to have a great time. Okay, 3 tracks left. 1,000 Hours. Fantastic. Again, like sentimental romantic Cure is so good because it always has an edge to it. It's not just fluff, it always has that kind of like a little bit of pain in there. I like that. 1,000 Hours, good track. 2 to go. Shiver and Shake. Every album has to have its object or its screw or its doubt. It was Shiver and Shake this time. Oh, maybe I'll get flack for that, but I don't care. I didn't like it. I don't know. There's just always that one random track that just seems like it's like Robert Smith just smacking you in the face or something. I don't know. All together, though, this album's been quite nice, but I'm not allowed to say that yet because I'm not done. So I have one track left. Fight. Fight, fight, fight. Okay. So this is kind of indicative of the rest of the album, some parts of the rest of the album. There's things in that song that I liked, but it came together in a really odd way, and I couldn't quite tell what it was trying to accomplish. Much like Cockatoos, I'm just like, what is this song? Like what is the composition? What am I supposed to be feeling here? Because it's a shock to the system. That's kind of what Fight was, because there's things in it that I liked, but it was odd. It was really odd, and I don't think it's not experimental or art rock or anything like that. It's very unique structure and composition. But yeah, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. This is a good album. This is a really good album. It's a bit messy on first listen. I mean, listening to all 18 tracks in one go is, it's always a little exhausting to listen to anything longer than an hour in one go and try to formulate opinions and thoughts for a YouTube audience right off the bat. I can say that like top 5 tracks would be like, in no particular order. You got Catch, Just Like Heaven, obviously. One More Time, amazing. 1,000 Hours, fantastic. I think I liked All I Want, if I can remember correctly. I think that one was nice. It was in the same vein as How Beautiful You Are, I think, which I also liked. I enjoyed If Only Tonight We Could Sleep, I think. I enjoyed Icing Sugar. The Perfect Girl was fine. Fight was fine. Yeah, it's a little hit and miss. It's not as straight cut as something like Head on the Door, which I think was much more consistent. This is a little inconsistent as far as quality and tone goes for me. I think the tone part is obvious, but for me, the quality is also a little here and there. For those who don't know, I do follow-ups to album reactions that I do. So after all the dust has settled and I've formed an opinion and get a chance to record again, I film follow-ups, just kind of giving my like final ratings and thoughts on every track. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button like everyone tells you to do all the time. And stay tuned for a follow-up if you want to kind of know how I feel. Because sometimes I know exactly how I feel after an album and the follow-up doesn't really impact that at all. Sometimes I need some time to process it, because this was a lot of music and it was very varied. Not a lot in genre, but in structure and composition, which is a fine thing, but it's a shock to the system. So, good album. I liked it. And I'm interested to see where they go with Wish, which I believe is not their next album, because Disintegration was their next album 2 years later. Wish was in 92. And that's where we'll finish up The Cure for this run, and then we'll come back for a couple more albums. But Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. Nice. Very nice. I dig it. All right. That's it, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Things to plug, patreon.com/AlexHeitz for one last time. Head on over there if you'd like to support the channel. Like I said before, $1 a month, access to polls. $10, $3 and $5 tiers are like credits and shout outs in the videos. And then $10 will get you access to the unedited reactions, of which this one's going to be a freaking doozy because it's a long one. And then the Discord, link in the description for that. We have about 150-ish members over there. Lots of fun music discussions, recommendations, Topster charts, memes, controversial topics, all kinds of fun stuff over there. And fairly active too, for me being like a somewhat small channel. 150 members. There's people who talk there pretty much every day. So I'm thankful for that. Nice community. Head on over there if you would like to join the brethren of the man who listens to music in his computer chair. That's all I have for you. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these Cure videos. We have the next one will be a poll album, so stay tuned for that. Like I said, hop onto the Patreon if you want to be able to vote in that. I have, I think, 26 patrons. 25, and usually only like 10 to 15 vote in the polls. So if you want to contribute, make your voice heard, democracy, head on over to the Patreon and chuck in $1 a month. Greatly appreciated, and you can participate in what I listen to next. So stay tuned for the poll if you're watching this as it comes out, and I will see everybody later. Until next time, Godspeed.